Hey everyone, welcome back to another video, and today we're going to look at possibly my favourite animal version of Optimus, or Prime, or whatever you want to say. Lio Convoy, or Lio Prime as Legacy is called him, is from Beast Wars 2, which came out in Japan. Never really saw the light of day here, not until I think much later on in DVD, and it introduced this version of Prime, or Convoy in Japan. I think the lion kind of suits him better. I do prefer the lion, and I'm quite happy that Hasbro is now acknowledging the Japanese side finally. Like the last couple of years they've been doing it. We've had Overlord, Victory Saber, now we've got Deathsaurus coming. There's so many other bots I can name, Black Zarak for one, that now they're acknowledging and they're bringing to the table. So to see Lio Convoy show up especially was fantastic. I'm a massive fan of this version, and I wasn't really disappointed in the toy. The toy is adequate, to say the least. It is basically what you think it is, basically a shell former. And when you think of the Kingdom figures, especially Optimus Primal, it is kind of a shell former, similar, and there's not much you can do in this mode. It's just really for showcase, like you can see here. The transformation was fine. That's really the only thing I can talk about. It's not the hardest, it's not the easiest, it's just fine. But when he's in robot mode, he does look cool. He really does look cool. So for a comparison, before we go over the decals, let's bring in Optimus Primal and put the two of them together. Kingdom, Optimus Primal, he's not been in a... I don't think he's been back in the channel for a good, what is it, nearly a year and a half. And he's Toyhax decaled up now. Victory Lio. There's a hint, by the way. Lio Convoy is all decaled up. I've put a little extra on him purely because I was disappointed in the decals. Okay? Why was I disappointed in the decals? Well, his eyes. They didn't give him eyes. Now, thankfully, one of the decal sets I did do had a spare set of, like the eye slits you could get for cats or demons. That's probably the easiest way to describe it. And I reused them here. So if I zoom in, it finishes the face off. But if I bring in a picture from Beast Wars 2 and let you see Lio Convoy, you can see there it is. He's just got big eyes. I really was hoping for big eyes for this mode. I really was. The Masterpiece has the big eyes, so come on. It could have been done. But hey ho, it is what it is. So if I turn them round, starting with the decals, really it was just to hide and give more extra white parts in line mode. So we've got white decals in here and here because it just really showcased a lot of red. Now at the back there's not really much you can do, especially with the transformation, and that is basically the legs of Lio Convoy. You couldn't really hide them, okay? So you just have to take it for what it is. It isn't a masterpiece where you can hide everything. So I'm happy the way it is. I didn't think we were going to ever see one of these or pay like normal prices, let's put it that way, because they never really released this. Remember when they released all the Beast Wars figures? They never brought any of the Beast Wars 2. I think I could be lying here. Okay, so I know Ninja Bill will definitely know if they brought any of the Transmetal ones back out. But I'm happy they actually decided to bring this one. So, the all-important transformation, okay? That's what we're going to go for. And that's where we're going to cover a lot of the decals. So we'll take off these little, like, blasters. So this is where you see where one of the decals are. And there's a lot of shiny ones. He's very shiny. And that's what I like. So, in line mode, you're going to come here. And you're just going to peel these sections back. come to his bum, and you're just going to lift it a fraction, and this is where you start breaking the shell. So you're really wanting the shell just to come up, okay? And then you can start working with the head. So basically you're just wanting everything loose. That's really it. You're just wanting the tabs out. Just makes life easier. Come here now, come to the chest, and you can just break everything away like that. So now that section's done, we can now mess about with this. So put that part up. This part cannot be really moved at all. This part's got to be staying where it is. But these sections, however, you can now unclip and collapse onto themselves. So, well, I stuck that one down too tight. So you're bringing it up like that, hiding his tail, bringing it across. So it's basically going to be sitting like that, okay? That's the way you want it. Now you can come at the legs, and they're already twisted round. So what you want to do is bring the legs down like this and twist round, okay? So you come back to the foot, twist that round, and then it's just basically fixing them. Do the same again here. So the leg's okay. So on that kind of lock joint, and you're bringing the feet round. So this is basically how he'll stand. Come at the bottom, we'll bring out the little tabs to keep his balance. So you're coming to this chest section now, and what we're doing is bringing it down, showing the head, but then we're turning this section round, okay? And we're going to be placing this in like that. That's that. So now we've got to try and fix all this section, okay? Easiest way to do it is unhook the legs, bring down the arms, and then you're bringing this section across. Close up his chest, bring up his hands. We'll close that section off. So 90% is done straight away. That is a good thing with this bot. 90% is done. It's this back bit now we've got to tidy it up. So stretch out his arms again, and really all you're doing is just keep these legs down here like this just now. And what you're wanting to do is you're twisting this section round. It's on a swivel, and you're wanting it to hook in there. As soon as that's in, turn the big lion head round. You can hide this section there, close up the mouth, put that section round like that. This now becomes his backpack. Fix the arms. So what we'll do with this is we'll let's see, let's twist them round. We'll put them like that, okay? So we'll do the same again, down, up like that, get his big shoulder pads down. Now we can come to feet, get those ankle tilts in. Get them posing a little bit, and there you go. There is Lio Convoy. So if you want a size comparison, let's bring back in Optimus Primal. And we'll bring in Primal. I'll transform Toyhax up, and that gives you just a bit of a height difference. Victory. I keep saying that because that's a hint, by the way. That's a massive hint. So Lio Convoy is just a little bit bigger. Not much, just a little bit. And I think it's just mostly because he's big lion mane. So you can come to his head section, you can flip that up, you can get blasters there. They kind of look silly. You can use them for guns for his hands, but there's nothing really else apart from that. There's no decals on that, and that's one thing we're going to look at now. So decal wise, let's zoom in. And there's a lot here. It actually really stands out. So, moving the light across, we'll start with the arm. You can see we've added a decal here, and on the face we've got this silver stripe coming across with a new silver part up here. There's little sections here, it's went in for his faceplate, and if I turn his head like that, you can see there's extra decals on the helmet that side, and it's matching both sides. So let's put him back down. Going down the arms first, you can see we've added decals here and gold ones here and a beautiful metallic red one here. The gold ones I did have to glue down. I'm not going to lie, they're not the easiest to put on and had to be glued again. The crotch section, okay, there's a way you've got to do this. So you've got this one, it just goes on normal, that's it, there's just one, but this one, because it's all layered down, there's a set of decals you've got to put on first. They explain it in instructions, so it's kind of like raising it, and then you're putting this one on last, and that just finishes it off completely. Moving down to the legs, because I'm leaving the chest last. Beautiful metallic red ones on the knee, as you've already seen. Blue ones here, and if I turn just ever so slightly, you can see there's like little light ones there, just at the ankle. But the favourite part of mine is the chest section. So, we zoom in just a little bit more. We have added more of a chrome to the ab section. I think that looks beautiful. His blue section, the camera's not really picking it up, but you can see some detail in this section here, and there's decals there. You can see it more of the eye. I think on my screen, I'm just looking at it just now, you can see it. It's not really being picked up well, but they are there. But my favourite one, just look at that there. We have this beautiful metallic red decal with a brand new Maximal logo, which is metallic, and then round about it we've got a silver decal going round to finish it off. If I bring them in and actually open this section now, you can see there's decals in there and inside, so that finishes that off completely, and I think it looks cool. So now, if you want to put the guns on, let's flip these down. And we'll just slap them on. They're just fitting perfect. They're quite nice. It's better than the other weapons they were showcasing, and I'll show them in a second, right? But they're basically on the legs. You bring them down, and he's got kind of like Wolverine claws. I don't like these at all. So I've just ignored them. They're not my cup of tea. And that to me looks cool. Lio Convoy, or Lio Prime as Legacy is calling him, looks absolutely cool. That is a fantastic figure. There is issues, as you've seen throughout the making this video. Depending how tight you've put the shell down, some parts like to stay down just that little bit tighter. The way he likes to stand can be a bit annoying. Just like minor things, it's minor bugbears. They're not exactly end of the world stuff. That's the thing. So if I put them like that, that looks cool. It's not end of the world stuff, but they're annoying. That's the thing. They are annoying. Decal wise, decals look fine. I do wish we had the eye set. That's the one I really wanted. But hey ho, we never got it. But I had a replacement and it's worked well. I think it gives the character in line mode just that extra bit of a little bit more detail to it, which I'm happy with. So, is the figure worth it? Well, movability, stuff like that for posing, you've seen, is quite wobbly, so do be prepared for that. Head tilt, fine. Tilting the arms round, really you're working with the front. It's not like usually the other figures, you can flip them all the way around. It's just is what it is, purely because of being a shell former and the way it's transformed. But if you're a fan of Beast Wars 2, or a fan of the Japanese side, having this in the collection now, I think is worth it. It's nice seeing these bots get their recognition. And that brings me on to the next one, which is going to be a massive video. And speaking of Japanese Transformers, so yeah, I've waited a little bit for these to arrive, because it was done in sections and I wanted them all here. Okay, so returning to the channel not long after its debut, we have the return of Victory Saber with all the decals on it now. I don't know how I'm going to do this. I don't know if it's going to be in parts. We'll see what happens when we go to do the video. But it looks pretty cool now with decals. So yeah, let me know in the chat below what you think. One video or sections, we'll see how it goes. So everyone, thank you for watching the video. Take care, and I'll see you in the next Optimus Wilbur video. Thank you for everyone to tune in today's video. If you want to make baby Grimlock happy, why not hit that subscribe button and the notification bell. All new videos are always coming right here in Optimus Wilbur Reviews. If you'd like to follow me in any of my social media links, all the descriptions are in the description box below. And of course, as always, I cannot stress this enough, I wish to thank Cybertronic Spree for allowing me to use their song Cybertronic Warrior as the theme of this channel. Guys, this is an incredible band, it does incredible covers, and recently just done an amazing album of the Transformers 1986 movie soundtrack. Please follow them and all their social media links. I have every description in the description box below. Please check them out, and as always, Transformer fans, till all are one.